You are now watching ES After Dark on Drip Row Radio.
I get more camel toe than Afghanistan streets.
You are now watching ES After Dark on Drip Row Radio.
This is my YouTube channel.
Shit. Big blaze, you know how I'm stepping. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. East Bear, my exit. 3300 Hatchet Block. But you know the world, my section. Nigga play on the stretcher. Nigga talk a whole lot of smoke. But these niggas don't want pressure. Nigga do a lot of flexing. But these niggas pussy for the record. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. Big dog off the leash when I'm stepping in. Nigga been on for clutching different ends. Easy with this shit, yeah, the definite. Mobbing like the motherfucking president. Bitch, I been a G and it's evident. Rap niggas be sweeter than a peppermint. I got a plug on the Laos and the Mexicans. Better live your life if you cherish it. Cause I'ma ride from the wood, from the six, and from the six to the brook. A nigga flex like his plexus, whole block get shook. Nigga throw a lot of slugs, typing hard on the book. 1 deep with a stick, walking up on foot. 30 rounds out the bitch and leave your whole body cooked. I have the chest in the mess, won't nobody look. Jail right uppercut, I hit his ass with a hook. The type of nigga get front to get his whole pack took. And I leave him with a shit bag if it test mine. Nigga try G's for a nigga test mine. Flip a rapping ass nigga like a bow tie street nigga. I ain't never need a cosign, dope shit. You can feel it like a coke line, bitch, I'm back. Like Jordan with the 4-5, bitch, nigga. You trying to play on both sides. Till a nigga in the casket, head on both sides, like, hey. Big blaze, you know how I'm stepping. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. East Bear, my exit. 3300 Hatchet Block. But you know the world, my section. Nigga play on the stretcher. Nigga talk a whole lot of smoke. But these niggas don't want pressure. Nigga do a lot of flexing. But these niggas pussy for the record. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas.
And a world full of
Big blaze, you know how I'm stepping. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas. East Bear, my exit. 3300 Hatchet Block. But you know the world, my section. Nigga play on the stretcher. Nigga talk a whole lot of smoke. But these niggas don't want pressure. Nigga do a lot of flexing. But these niggas pussy for the record. Bitch, this is Eastwood, Texas.
I'm not even mad. I'm just telling you how I feel about you. I feel like you a suck ass nigga.
Like some vape, something sip, something testing went to it. This motherfucking thing going, y'all niggas better be ready to brush. Let me see who up in the chat real quick. I seen the chat pulling up. Y'all got active. The bot got in the door first. That's a first. 2 lives in 1 day. It's a good Saturday. Hey, I'm not out of town. We're going to be snowed in. We getting snowed in this weekend. I mean, I hope y'all ready for the snow that's about to hit. I mean, depending on what state you in. I mean, like, look. We snowed in. We snowed in. Shout out to Tyrese Morris with the sub. I see you. I think we might have hit a milestone, but the milestone not checking in right now. I got to double check on the milestone. The milestone not milestoning right now. We got to double check. We got to double check the hardware. Say I'm at 0 subscribers right now. Well, I know that's a goddamn lot, chat. We got to fix that. Hold on. We're going to definitely fix that. Let me see what's going on. We definitely going to fix that because it's not moving right at this point in time. What's up, my peoples? Pull up. I see y'all saying what up to the chat. Say what up to the people. Say what up to the chat. If you're on the vertical feed, I mean, what up? I mean, we're going to fix the vertical feed. If you ain't kick right now, y'all know what y'all need to do. Hey, kiddo, stop fucking around and grab that Blood Moon Bar shit official. Say less. Facebook, YouTube, Kick, boys and girls all across the wavy globe. Welcome to another episode of ES After Dark, where we talk everything And I mean everything wave related in the past week. I'm your host, Kato 540. And folks, I'm not OT. I'm locked in. 2 lives in one night. East versus West is on the ground and the talk is already buzzing. We got kings and queens already locked in for the bracket. Let's start there. Shout out to our commish, Heavyon, for getting it done. The groups is out the way. We're going to start talking about the groups. There was something very controversial about the state that I was going to talk about, but I got to talk my shit real quick, chat. I got to talk my shit. Just to let y'all know, right now, currently, my parlay is now 3-0. Go back and watch the footage. I'll let y'all know what 3 states was going to get done in the groups. The 3 states that I talked about, the 3 waivers I talked about, got it done in groups. GG's. If your parlay is sitting like mine's at 3-0 right now. I mean, from Alabama to Cali to Arizona, fair to say I called it. I just want to say I called it. I'm not usually right all the time, but like, look, right out the gate, I already know some of y'all niggas parlays is cooked. That's okay. That's okay. You got the next group. You take one group at a time. You got this group. If you fucked up on this group and you fucked up on the other group, you're definitely locked in for what you got going right now. I'm 3-0 on the parlay, chat. Let's go. 3-0 on a parlay, calling it now NY Minds. We're going to talk about that NY bracket. I tried to tell niggas that, like, look, it's going to be technically 3.5, like it's a 3.5 parlay on who going to take NY, but like we could do a whole show on NY. That's going to be one of the biggest groups. It's going to be one of the biggest states. We going to talk about NY tonight. We could definitely put a whole show aside for NY, but I'm going to definitely specifically talk about NY tonight. We're going to get right down to that. We're going to get right down to business. Who's going to take that state? I'm going to lock in that. Indy mine, not sorry. Hey, look, I might have, hey, look, slow down, wait a minute. Look, hold on right there, wait a minute, hold on. My parlay's not locked in for Indy yet. I had some thoughts. I looked at everything. I had to take a step back and look, I'm 3-0 right now, so I got to reconsider where I'm going with the parlay right now. I'm just saying, I'm trying to keep the parlay as perfect as I can keep it going up into bracket time. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let's revisit this. We're going to revisit this tonight. We're going to talk about Indy, and we're going to talk about the other states, and we definitely going to talk about Ohio. I think my favorite Ohio just stepped in the room, chat. What we doing? Now, E-Ruck, if you fuck my parlay up, check this shit out, E-Ruck. E-Ruck, if you fuck my parlay up, I don't know. I don't know, E-Ruck. I'm trying to be nice about this, but I don't know what consequences might come across if you fuck up my parlay on. You could be the only parlay. You could be the state that I'm gonna be looking at very closely, and I'm gonna be hoping to at least look. Not if you don't make it to the finals, try to get out of round 1, and let's just start from there. Like I got you getting out of round 1. Trail the president say, hey, look, Bill Slick for Ohio. Fuck is you talking about? Hey, look, hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all over there on Kick. I see y'all pulling up. Look, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love. Stop trying to sell me shit from Zimbabwe, gang. I'm not interested. It's bad enough I got to deal with them on the pages trying to sell me helicopters and cows and shit. I don't want to deal with that on Kick. Like, look, we need to get our mods over there on Kick. That's all I'm saying. Because they're going to pull up, they're going to constantly try to sell us something. I feel like that's the motherland waivers over there as well. Big Slick taking Ohio. This is what we're talking about in Indy. Okay, Indy's going to be interesting. Because I see we got a lot of dope waivers that's still locked in. They still brushing. We got a lot on the table that we got to talk about Big Indy. We're going to talk about Big Ohio. We're going to talk about everything. All right, so check this shit out. This is going to be a vibe tonight where we need y'all brushing to this. We need y'all getting it real good. We need y'all getting everything together the way y'all need to get shit down. You are my favorite K rapper. I appreciate you. I don't roll that way, but I appreciate the love, and I'm not a rapper. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything you got going. K. Lou, what it do? Pull up. We talk. Hey, look, we amongst waivers tonight, y'all. If y'all in the vertical feed, we amongst. You might see some nefarious comments that's coming directly from the vertical feed. So just relax, guys. I don't know what y'all got going in there, but I'm glad y'all locked in. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and it just like, hey, look, we only bump Trailblaze over in these parts, bruh. We only bump Trailblaze. That's the only artist that I know that got them bars crazy in this wave game. It's all about the El Presidente. He got some new shit dropping. Y'all be on the lookout. And again, the vertical feed is the vertical feed. Hey, look, y'all pull up, y'all act crazy, y'all show out, y'all do your damn thing. I'm glad y'all watching. I'm glad y'all pulling up. Hey, look, we talking wavy business. And if you're a waiver, I'm talking to the waivers exclusively. You might as well put everything aside, grab a brush, grab a comb session, grab a wash and style, set the phone up to the side, turn the volume up, and we're gonna talk some wavy business. We're gonna talk some motivation. We're gonna talk wave battles. We getting in the midst of the competitive battling right now. This is something you wanna brush to. That's all I'm gonna tell you. We talking competitive. We talking teams. We might even be talking about your state. Let's start there. Now again, Shark Week start tomorrow. So not to mention, are we talking states? We definitely talking Shark Week starting tomorrow. So y'all know what that means. All bets are off. If you're locked in and you want to get a shot at the banner, you already know what you got to do. Wait for the post. I'm going to post tomorrow. I'm going to post on ES. You already know how the drill goes. You're going to see the top sharks in the tank. You see somebody that you want to battle, you tag them, you call them out, have your four-way in 24 hours. You already know the drill. Soon as you call out, I would say if you a real shark and you really ready, you would have your four with the call out. We had a lot of that going last month. I'm impressed by all the sharks that pulled up, and when they called out, they had their four on deck. I was live during the call outs last month, and I seen the call outs coming in, and I seen the fours right after that. Once I seen the call out, I seen the four in the DMs. I'm impressed with the waivers that pull up and handle business like that. I like the way them niggas do business. Just to put that out there. Now for the ones, hey, look, if you got life is life and you need a 24 to get your four in, I get it. I give you a 24 to get your four in. Life be life. Some of y'all niggas gonna be snowed in. I get it. Life be lifing. However, I give a little bit more credit to the sharks that pull up. And when they do their call out, they got their forward done within a minute and they sending it. This is what I'm talking about. That's the kind of business that I'm talking about. When we talking about the Shark Tank, when we talk about the banner, I like the way y'all niggas do business. So we're going to get into that. In the meantime, let's get these birthdays out the way. We only got a few birthdays. We're going to get some announcements going. And then we're going to get right into the competitive. Again, y'all niggas better be brushing. All right, we got birthdays coming up. We got 2 birthdays already locked in. We got D. Thomas. We got Jeff Del Garcia. They had birthdays today. Upcoming birthdays. Let me see. We got my boy Scrooge Dollars, Wavy Keith, Desmond Terry, Trevor Jackson. Birthdays are coming up. Happy birthday to my peoples that got birthdays and birthdays coming up. We definitely gonna shout y'all out next week. Make sure y'all locked in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all hit the bell, turn the bell on so you don't miss nothing. Lock the fuck in. And of course on Kick, y'all see we live on Kick. We gonna do more activity on Kick, but I need to see that Kick activity kick up in the chat. I see the chat going. Y'all trying to sell me shit in the chat. That's great. That lets me know the chat working. Once we start getting some people interested in getting waves over there on Kick, we gonna lock in with y'all. In the meantime, we on YouTube. We locked in with the community over here. The community gives us great support over here. Love the support. We locked in on YouTube. The moment we see more people on Kick locked in over there, we gonna get y'all some help over there, and we're gonna be doing a change of pace with some sessions, and we're gonna get shit done on Kick. Maybe coaching sessions for the free though. Shout out to BC. I see Nicole. He was already talking. Hey yo, who up in here?
Who up here?
He's in the building right now. Shout out to Nicole. Shout out to Brush Connections. This channel is already past 100 subscribers. I'm loving that. It's already past 100. The goal to 200 is loading. The goal to 200 starts now. If you're not subscribed to Brush Connections, pull up the Brush Connections. Hit the subscribe, turn the bell on. Same thing that I asked you to do about this channel, we're going to do to that channel. Again, a lot of the waivers on Facebook. We spreading our wings. We taking the brands to greener pastures. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. These are the places you're going to start seeing these brands a lot more often. So y'all might as well get on the wave right now, because don't pull up when everybody blowing the wave and then y'all want to pull up and be like y'all was there from day one. That's cap. That's cap. We already got our day ones in the building right now. We already got our day ones in the building right now. So when all of this shit blow, we gonna see a lot of fake niggas that been like, yo, man, I was there from day one. All my day ones is gonna be like, that's cat. We was here since day one. I don't remember seeing you in the chat, bro. That's all I'm saying. So, like, look, my day ones is always gonna be my day one, bro. Like, look, when we blow with this shit, that's who we going along for the ride with. Everybody else, hey, look, I appreciate the support, but the day ones move different. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to BC. Again, hit the bell. Lock the fuck in. 540 Cito, of course, the Fifth Angle podcast. I looked at my watch. I saw a live was today. 2 lives on Saturday. Shout out to 540 Cito, the Fifth Angle podcast. She's in a new place. She's in a new vibe. I love the setup, the light show included. Now, like, check this shit out. Now, I would love to see Cito get some sound bites going in there, but that's just me wishing. That's just me wishing. I mean, she provides more of the sound bites that we already need and got and desire, but I appreciate Cito. I appreciate the content that she brings to the game. Let's get Cito to 500 subscribers by the end of this month. Let's try to get there. Let's get this shit going. She's almost at 500 subscribers. Let's get Cito past 500. If you're locked into the Fifth Angle podcast and you're not subscribed, I don't care if y'all don't even, bro, I don't care what y'all got going, bro. Look, support the brands. Support the brands that support y'all. This is what we here to do. She supports me. I'm supporting the brand. Speaking of which, y'all make sure y'all go and follow Drip Damone Jr., Player Circle Podcast. Like, look, these are the brands. We out here spreading our wings. Hey, look, and we all new to this. We all new jumping out of Facebook, jumping into this YouTube space. And I like the niche that we creating. We are the niche. We creating this shit from the ground up, and I'm loving the momentum that we got right now. We moving the needle. Competitive juices is going. Once we get NBL season 2 off the ground, all bets is off. Lola Love, what's good? All bets is off. Once NBL season 2, y'all seen what NBL season 1 did. The Wave Team Championships all the way down to the playoffs. We had the All-Star game already locked in. Season 2 is gonna be phenomenal. I'm trying to get some co-hosts set up. I'm trying to get post-game interviews. Y'all niggas on these teams, y'all better get ready to do some post-game interviews, win or lose. We gonna get this shit going. I was gonna do a podcast, but nah. Hey, yo, Trell, check this shit out. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. I might need a co-host on ES After Dark. I'm just getting some things worked out. So, like, keep that idea on ice. You might not have to do as much legwork to get what you need to get done. However, we might be able to use your services. I'm gonna have my people contact your people. I'm gonna have my lawyers call your lawyers, and then we gonna work something out. I might be looking for a co-host, because one thing I can tell you, 2 things for certain. The Fifth Angle podcast, I like how they do business. They got the co-host. Shout out to Cash. They got E-Ruck over there. Shout out to E-Ruck. They got some co-hosts going over there. I'm thinking I need me some co-hosts, chat. I'm like, all right, we're going to get this shit set up. We're going to get this shit set up. I think I need some co-hosts. We're going to get some co-hosts going. And one of the people I got on my short list is El Presidente, AKA.
I'm not even mad. I'm just telling you how I feel about you. I feel like you a suck ass nigga.
AKA.
Shawty got her ass on her. Don't put my hands on her.
AKA.
I let you niggas hit on the dice, but I had seen this and I had to hit twice.
We got to get
You
the
feel
Dice
me?
Man on this shit. Come on, we got to get the Dice Man as a co-host. He got like 5 managers. This is what I'm saying. I'll have my people call your people. I'm going to have my people call your people. We going to get some shit done, and we going to have the Dice Man come through. Tequila, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is what I'm saying, Lola. Let's get this shit going. Get you, get Nana, get everything locked in. As a matter of fact, I'm still planning on this whole idea with Around the Crown. I want one episode where we get the panel full of ladies. I'm just trying to get that episode going, but if we can get all the ladies in the room at one time, they so busy, it's tough to get them all in the room at one time, chat. You gotta understand, I'm really working my ass off out here. I'm working my ass off out here. We're trying to get everybody in the room all at one time. And once we get that done, I think we're going to have a spectacular show locked in for Around the Crown. We're going to get that shit done. And of course, the Military Wave Royal Rumble is still in motion. March 1st, 2026. You already know the details. Get in contact with Major Payne, aka Vince. Y'all see him on the page. Pull up. Contact anybody on the Wolfpack. If you're serving in the military, again, you're gonna need your creds. Creds is gonna be checked. Just don't try to pull up and act like you're gonna say I was in the military. We talking Marines, we talking Navy, we talking Army, Special Forces, don't matter. If you served in the military and you're locked in and you're wavy, and let's say, who else? You're battle ready. You can present a 4-way and get it done. Hey, this is the tournament right here. Pull up for this tournament. Now, looking at everything that I saw and revisited everything that happened in the States, I think it's safe to say I could call my parlay on this one right now. I'm going to call my parlay on this one right now. I think with everything that happened and everything that transpired, I think Brett going to take this shit. I'm honestly 100% certain Brett is going to take this tournament. If Brett pull up to this shit with a 4, with the critique and everything that y'all talked to him about lighting, about all this other shit, I think Brett going to take this tourney, bruh. That's just me thinking out loud right now. Based on what happened with the East versus West, I think he got a score to settle with the competitive field. And I think this is going to be the tournament right here where he could spin the block and say he going to get it done. But all you got to do is say the word, okay, I'm on. Oh, no BS. All right, check this shit out. Check this shit out. Brett going to take this shit. And he going to get this shit done. And I like the way he moving. Because he going to get, like, it don't matter who pulling up. They gonna get this shit done. It's a whole lot of military shit going on. Shout out to the Wolfpack. Shout out to Major Payne getting this thing done. And again, if you're looking to sign up for this shit, I got my sis Foxy upsetting on some shit though. Foxy served, bro? Bro. Oh, Foxy got creds, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had no idea. I had no idea Foxy was in the military, bro. Shit. All right, we might have to revisit some things. It's gonna be up in the air. Okay, it's gonna be up in the air. That's confirmed. It's gonna be up in the air. I had no idea she was a military. I had no idea. All right, check this out. We may have to revisit this. All right, I gotta see the entries. All right, check this shit out. I got Brett up there. I got Foxy up there. We got to revisit. I need to see more military entries. I don't know what's going on. Ed Hunter, Manat, I don't know. Oh my God. We got to revisit this shit. I got to see the list. See, only Major Payne got the list. Trap included. I got to see the list. This is going to be a dope tournament. I ain't going to lie. Check this shit out. We got so many waivers in the military from team to team, doesn't matter. We got a bunch of military waivers. This is gonna be a good tournament. And dare I say, this is gonna be up there with some of the competition you're gonna be seeing in this East versus West. This is gonna be a good tournament right here. Now with the names that are already put out right now, Trap, Manat, you know how Dame do when he in the paint. Ed, Foxy, Brett. It's a lot of competition. This shit could go a lot of ways. I ain't gonna lie, chat. This shit could go a lot of ways, and we're gonna definitely find out. I need to see the list. I need Major Payne. Knock this shit out. This is gonna be a dope tournament in the making. Knock this shit out. Shout out to my people running for Legacy. I see people pulling up. I seen Wick, Demo Wick pull up. He said, look, bro, I know my campaign is ass, but I'm locked in. I'm doing this shit for Dolo. This shit is tough. Everybody know the 3-month campaign is not a walk in the park. So I applaud you to still being locked in. And again, it's a comeback category. This is what it's about. The comeback category is exactly what it says. I mean, we don't expect people running for comeback to think they're going to be in 3-month ready campaign form when they just trying to get back. You coming back fresh off a scalp. You got everything locked in motion where you trying to be at. Look, you fresh off a scalp. You trying to find your footing on the new pattern, getting your pattern back to where you want to get it back to. This is what the category is about. I'm not expecting you to be all boots on the ground with the campaign and be pulling up in campaign form on the comeback. So you're doing fine. You're still active on the page. You're still posting up. You're doing fine. Just have confidence in what you're doing. Again, it's the comeback trail. This is what that category is about. Trying to make your way back into the swing of the campaign mode. And then maybe next season, when the new Hitman category, we gonna update the Hitman category because I'm liking where it's at right now. It could have a little more sauce on it, but we gonna add some more sauce next season with the no limit battles. Right now, we stuck at a limit right now because I just want to see how y'all moving with that kind of activity. But next season, we're talking no limit on that. Now let's get the East versus West activity. We're going to get the East versus West activity right here, right now. We're going to get the East versus West activity. East versus West activity. I got everything locked in right now. Let me double check. Let me make sure I got my shit going. We talking East versus West. East versus West. We got the bracket. All right, we got the bracket. We got everything locked in. We got the dates. You see the new groups is done. The new groups is already locked in. We're going to talk about this, and then we're going to talk about the actual bracket that we got going. So in the meantime, you already see the dates that already got locked in. Alabama, Arkansas, Arizona, Cali. Those groups were up. Now we're going to talk about those battles. There's a few battles I want to talk about. There's a few battles that I want to just sit here and discuss. And we're going to talk about those battles as we move forward. And we're going to get this shit done. East versus West, I'm going to say it right now. Somebody in the East taking a whole tournament. That's going to be from the East. Okay, say less. That's somebody from the East. Say less. Okay. Somebody from the East going to be locked in. All right, we're going to talk battles because I seen Heavyon had posted the battles. Shout out to Heavyon for getting those battles done. And like I said, parlay 3-0. So since I'm sitting on an undefeated parlay, I think it's only right that I pull up the battles that we talking about and we going to talk battles. We going to talk parlay because I knew who was going to take Alabama. I knew who was going to take Arizona. I knew who was going to take Cali. Let's revisit that for the ones that missed out on that because we're going to see this shit come up in real time. Tina, what's good? You locked in with a session? What up? What up, Tina? The sophomore has entered the chat. You locked in with a brush session? What you doing? I think you need to be locked in with a brush session. Let's go. Let's start with Cali because I know that was a 1v1. We got a 1v1 battle that went down right here. Let's go 1v1. Can we full screen this? Yes, we can full screen this. Let's go with the battle right here. We got the battle. We got the battle. Do not count Humble out. GZ and them 2 bounties got to be worth it. Hey, we're going to talk about that. We're going to add up bounties. We're going to see what the bounties look like. This was Cali right here. Just to let y'all know, I told y'all the talent for Cali was going to look like something. Cali, stand the fuck up. Tina says she combing right now. Let's go. All right, the talent's locked in. You see Cali, and I had Waiver 1 to take the entire shit for Cali. Waiver 1 got the dub. Now, looking at the 2 waivers, Waiver 2 is no slouch. Don't get it fucked up. Waiver 2 is no slouch. Waiver 2, this is a close battle, a closer battle than what was perceived. But at the end of the day, the votes were locked in, and Waiver 1 got the dub. Waiver 1 is now the returning king of Cali. That was a lock. I knew that was going to be a lock in a parlay just even talking about it. I mean, looking at the talent. Yeah, you could talk about that. Let's talk about Alabama real quick. Now that Cali's done. Shout out to Stephen Reeves. Got it done. Let's go to Alabama real quick because we was talking about Alabama and we knew how this shit was going to go down. Cali boys repping. That's right. That's what I'm saying. They still outside. Let's go to Alabama real quick. Alabama's locked in. Can we full screen this? Let's full screen this. Let's go. We got K Wayne, Waiver 1 versus Beezy Bonds Waiver 2. Again, a 1v1 for the title for Alabama, and I already knew it. As you can see, K Wayne showed up, ready to handle business. 4 ways in, 4 ways up to par. Again, WTBD, Wave Team champions, they ready. Even when it come down to the state tournaments, as you can see, they pulled up, they came to perform, and they are locked in. Waiver 1 got the dub. King of Alabama done loading. Congrats to K Wayne for getting it done. Shout out to BZ Bonds for pulling up, repping the state. And again, this is what it's really about. We're going to see overall, once the bracket gets going, who's the waviest of them all throughout all the states. But it's a big accomplishment when you see waivers pull up for your state and you end up being one of the best waivers in your state. Now, we know K Wayne is probably one of the best, if not the best waiver in his city. Let's start there. But now when you go to the pages and you see the waivers that's from Alabama, they pull up. You know, we got a few other waivers in Alabama. They might not have been ready to compete. But for the ones that's ready to compete, K Wayne pulled up and got the dub. So shout out to K Wayne. K Wayne is repping Alabama proudly. Shout out to that. We got them frames getting done. Shout out to Heavy On with the frames. Now the battles that we want to talk about tonight that got this shit done. Arizona, battle of the Hall of Famers. Beans pulled up. What up, Beans? Battle of the Hall of Famers. Now, again, we talked about this last week, looking at everything, what we had on the docket. We had 3 Hall of Famers. We had Scoob, we got K2, we got Fun Zone. Locked in, all Hall of Famers going toe-to-toe, 1v1 for the best waiver in Arizona. Now, I don't know about what the discourse on the page was, but I definitely saw there was some discourse in the panel based on how this battle was handled. And looking at all the battles so far with the groups, I can honestly say that this first battle of Arizona was possibly the talk of the town for Group 1 after Group 1 got done. It was still a battle we need to talk about. We're going to revisit this battle right here, right now. Battle number 1 for Group 1, K2 versus Fun Zone. Now, I can't go into all the details of what was mentioned in the panel. I can't. There was a lot of discourse about this battle inside the panel. I can't talk about the names that was involved in this, but just know there was a lot of discourse around this battle. There was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of people feeling like they got their votes fucked up. I'm going to get to why that probably didn't matter once we get to the next battle, but the discourse around this battle was more or less, if Brett would have had better lighting on his four-way, he would have won. This was one of the main discourses around this battle. Now, we could talk connects, we could talk flow, we could talk crown, we can talk all the things, right? But the main thing that was said in a lot of opinion of people on the panel, you can't vote on what you can't see. Some people were saying, I could see everything. Some people were saying, like, yeah, I could see everything, but I think he deserved to have better lighting than this, so I'm going to hold that against him for skimping out on the light and not putting his best foot forward. And I tried to tell y'all, for the competitors, other competitors, I tried to tell y'all, the panel does not play. They will hold that shit against you. If they feel that you're not putting your best foot forward, they're going to let you know. They're going to say, look, like, yeah, I could still see the waves, but I've seen better lighting from this waiver before, and I don't know why he decided to go take a four-way in the Shadow Realm and then come to this kind of battle for the states with this when we see better lighting on Shark Week. Now, all arguments are valid for both waivers. Connects included. Now, whether Brett should take a different approach to its pattern because of his crown, that's up to the competitor. That's up to what he wants to do. He'll decide on what he want to do. But based on what I was seeing, lighting was a big issue for waiver 2. People were talking about lighting. People were talking about a bunch of other things that, like, they wish would have got done better. But at the end of the day gonna end. And when the smoke cleared, K2 got the dub in round 1. Now, I'm going to tell y'all why this shit really ain't matter, because round 1, because you know who's waiting in round 2. Waiting in round 2 was the reigning queen of Arizona. You better jump in that Cali bracket, because I already know where you're going to be at by the time you pull up next year. It's going to be on for Cali. Now, the reigning queen of Arizona was already locked in. And now, with all due respect to both waivers, with all due respect to K2, with all due respect to Brett, just like I said on my parlay last week, Scoob is a returning queen of this state. And if you can't match that, I think she's going to take it again. And looking at this the way it's presented, I still think Scoob got it. Scoob still has it. She still has what it takes to hold the crown where she locked in at, and she got it done. Shout out to Scoob, the returning queen of Arizona, getting it done. GG's a K2, GG's a Brett, GG's a Scoob. She got it done in Arizona, and that maxed out my parlay at 3-0. I already knew Scoob was going to handle business. I mean, it's no big deal. No big deal. Now, looking at everything that we're talking about, right? Looking at everything. I don't know why I keep doing that. Let me double check some shit. Why does it keep doing that? Y'all killing me over here. We're going to get down to that in a second. We're going to get down to that in 1 second. I want to look at this right here. I got to double check what we got going on with this. Now, we looked at Michigan. We already talked about that. That's what we left off at last week. Michigan, looking at that layout. Wavy Mont, Cleo, JVG, Great Lake Nate, T Blunt, Slow Mo, and you know my body, Arlo. Now, what I already got, you already heard how I feel about Michigan waivers. Arlo is the reigning king. I got a feeling I could see Arlo versus Great Lake Nate in the finals. That's just where my parlay is feeling right now. With the parlay, Now, I gotta spin the block. Sidebar, Kato, why you ignore my inbox last week? Bro, I hit you. Bro, let me double check this shit. See, the Presidente, he's a very busy man. See, but he's so busy, he be ignoring when niggas hit him back on the goddamn DM. Let me look at my shit right now. And yeah, shout out to Manny. We got that deal done. Shout out to Manny. Manny don't miss. Shout out to Manny. Manny, if you hear that, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to Manny. That nigga don't miss. Nah, bro, the last time you hit me up, bro, you was trolling me about the gamers. Trey, I ain't doing this shit with you, bro. I got the receipts right here. The last discussion we had, bro, you had me being evaded by the gamers yet again, bro. I ain't doing this shit with you. Now to be honest, I gotta respin the block with Indiana. I got to respin the block with 2 states, as a matter of fact. While my parlay is perfect, I want to keep my parlay perfect. While my shit is perfect. All right, let me spin the block real quick. We're going to go back to Michigan. Florida. I'm changing up on Florida. Florida, I had Q4 locked in on my parlay. I'm crossing some shit off. I got Jay Foreign for my shit, bro, for Florida. I changed my mind, chat. I changed my mind before any battle goes down. I got Jay Foreign locked in. I need my parlay to go 4-0. That's not gonna fuck my parlay up. 4-0, we going 4-0 with that. Georgia, I got Beanie Mont. That's a lock, 5-0. Indiana, this is where the parlay could be cooked, but it's not. I changed my mind yet again. You know how I feel about Kalani. I think Kalani crown is at 92%, 95% now that we speak. That was a week ago. I know she brushing. I know her crown is at 95% and counting. I've heard special things behind that waiver. I heard even when the NBL start up, I heard she gonna be a star in that shit. Some people said 6-man. Some people said 6-man award, maybe. She will be in the lineup. Some beg the difference, said she gonna be a flat out star in the league next season for the cartel. So I like where they cooking with that. However, I don't know. I don't know. That put a certain light under Wave Man. Where Wave Man he had a certain vibe behind what was going on. I might be leaning more towards Wave Man taking Indy. That's just me thinking out loud. Now that the parlay perfect, I want to keep the parlay perfect. Now it's going to be a close one. It's going to be hard to tell. I like Kalani and Wave Man in the finals. That's what I'm going to say. I like Kalani, Wave Man in the finals. Who takes that in the finals? I don't know. I'm leaning towards Wave Man. Now I was leaning towards Kalani, but I had to revisit everything now that the parlay is perfect. What up, Retro? I had to lean. I'm leaning towards Wave Man now. Now there's some people that's still leaning towards Kalani. This is going to be an interesting time. This is where the parlay gets fucked up. Now, Kansas, of course, I got BJ taking that. Wise has always carried Kansas. He's always carried Kansas. But I got BJ taking Kansas now. There might be a new king in town with Kansas. That don't seem like a difficult parlay to follow through. Everything followed through, all things considered. Going to Michigan. Y'all know how I feel about Michigan. Arlo locked in. I'm going to be somewhere about 8-0 on my parlay. That's easy. North Carolina. We got my boy Pint in this shit. We got Amani in this shit, a competitor, Hall of Famer. We got Barty in this shit. He's still brushing. I might have Amani take this shit in a close match versus Pint for the finals. I think Pint could probably get past Roderick if they have a battle. I'm almost positive I could see Pint getting a dub versus Barty in a close match going to the finals and face Amani. I see Amani getting the dub. Now, Indy, you see it. Nebraska. Nebraska. I got to look at the talent. Before I even go Chris Conley, I know what he looked like. Danielle Cooper, I got to look at that talent in Nebraska. That's a 1v1 close parlay. NJ. We got Major Payne. We got Vince. We got Serenity. Now, Serenity pulled up. All right, okay, that's Wavy Psycho. That's Wavy Psycho. I'm going with Psycho on that. All right, Nebraska, that's easy. Nebraska, that's easy. I'm going with Psycho on that. I'm going with Psycho for Nebraska. That's done. 9-0. Next, Serenity Monet, 10-0. We're going to get that shit done. 10-0. 10-0. Parlay gonna be perfect going up in the NY. This is where y'all gonna try to fuck my parlay up. Check this shit out. We got 2 waivers that's going out of this bracket. Now at 10-0 going into this NY bracket, y'all gonna try to fuck around. Check this shit out. Bebo, GZ, we got George, we got Najee, we got Flex, we got Shell, we got Anthony Nelson, new blood in the game. And we got MRJ, 2 of the reigning Conies already locked in. Flex, MRJ. MRJ did get the dub, but being that we took 2 waivers last season, Flex was the second waiver that got locked in. But technically, MRJ is the reigning Coney. I gotta pick 2 out of this. All right, check this shit out, chat. I'm gonna pick 2 straight up. Now, what the competitive scene is telling me, I gotta pick 2, even though I got 3 waivers in mind. I got Nate versus Arlo in the finals with Arlo taking the finals. That's gonna be my parlay. My parlay could be cooked by them, but who knows? If Arlo gets the dub, we're locked in. If all the NY motherfuckers battle, I got my picks. I got 3 names locked in. This is, I can't believe the disrespect. Hey, yo, Cito, check this shit out, Cito. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Cito. See, when you in fro mode, I think when you in fro mode, I think you're compromised. When you in afro mode, you are compromised. I think you just don't give a fuck. I just honestly think you don't give a fuck. Like when you in fro mode, you don't give a fuck. You like, look, throw all that shit out. I'm just looking at this shit. It's clearly a spectator. I'm not waving. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Yo, I'm calling it like that. The disrespect to Arlo.
She's juicy. She's wet. Oh, there she goes.
The disrespect. All right, check this shit out. Check this shit out. I digress. Look, again, no disrespect to Great Lake. A lot of people got Great Lake taking it. This is why the finals for Michigan is going to be great. Now, JVG might play spoiler. Like, look, JVG may play spoiler. But I still got Arlo, the reigning champ, locked in, getting it done. That's just me thinking out loud. But again, Nate in the finals, easy. I got Nate going to the finals easy. That's not even easy. That's not even tough to think about. But this NY bracket, chat, I got 3 waivers in mind. Who's gonna go to the finals? Who's gonna stop who from getting to the finals? I got GZ in mind. I got MRJ, reigning Coney. And I got Flex locked in as my top 3 of NY. Now, I only could pick 2. I'm only allowed to pick 2. Now, what could fuck the whole parlay up is if GZ gets the battle Flex and one of them gotta knock each other off, and like I don't know how this shit gonna line up. I don't know how the bracket's gonna line up. But the top 3 right now on my list for NY, I got GZ, I got Flex, I got MRJ. That's it. The chips gonna fall where they gonna fall. Shell could upset somebody. Najee could upset somebody. We going quietly talk about the sleepers. We're going to quietly talk about the sleepers that could upset any of the waivers that I just named out the top 3. We got Bebo. Let's not sit here and act like Bebo ain't upset shit before. There's a lot of waivers outside the 3 waivers that I just named that could play spoiler all day. Anthony Nelson, no disrespect, you're out in the first round. I love everything you got going. But with this group right here, your first round, you're just getting your experience, just getting your feet wet. No big deal. Shell could upset somebody. Najee could upset somebody. Bebo could upset somebody. And check this shit out. If George is locked in, George could upset somebody as well. We got to see how this shit mapped out. But just with all due respect, just keeping everything transparent. I'm keeping it honest. Y'all want honesty, right? Hey, that's a one and done. That's one and done for A. Nelson. This bracket is no walk in the park. This bracket is not a walk in the park. You are literally falling on the grenade if you locked in this NY bracket and you're just your first year of waving, period. Oh, nigga. GG's. Just say you was there and just say that's the best experience of your life. Just say I was there. I saw the competition. I was amongst the greats. That's the dub right there. All right, Nevada, we got James Davis. That's Static. We got Fred Wavy. I got Static taking Nevada. GG's. No disrespect to Fred Wavy. I got Static taking that shit. Like, now, NY is going to be tough. This upsets all of it. There's going to be an upset. There's going to be 1, maybe even 2. That's what I can't call. He ain't got 1 full wave yet, but I love the hunger. I love the hunger. That's all I'm going to say. I love the hunger. I'm from the Bronx on the Saturdays. God. Like, I love the hunger of just getting involved and just like, yeah, just chalk that up. You'll be fine. Nevada, Static is taking that. Trap's locked in. Lich Lord's locked in for Oregon. Big Ohio. Let's go to Big Ohio. Let's get this shit done. We got time. We're going to get this shit done. Then we're going to get to the giveaway. We got Big Ohio, the state I've been waiting to get to. Cito State. She in from mode, so she don't give a fuck. Cito, who you got? We got Slick. We got Positive Vibes. We got E-Ruck. And of course, there's a name not on there. There's a name that's not on there. I think we got a name that's not on there.
Tato, you be skipping over my shit too on EA.
My bad. I'm a make right. We got to make right. I'm going to make right. Cash. We're going to make right. Cash is not on this list, but he's on the list. Cash is not on the list, but he's on this shit. We're going to make right. Tonight, Cash, I saw the update. We're going to make right. Now, I'm looking at Ohio. Big Ohio vibes. Let's go. I see K-Lou posting on the page. Let's go, K-Lou. What an update out. While Cito drop her predictions in the chat right now, y'all drop y'all Ohio predictions in the chat while I go get the make right now. Shout out to KC for getting it done. I see you, KC. Let's go. All right, we gotta look for the make right. We gotta get the make right before we get this shit off the ground. We gotta get make right. Where the make right? Shout out to my boy K9. I see you posted. What up, K? All right, make right time. Make right time's going. Make right time's going. Let's go. What up, fam? Nice to see you. What up, fam? Yo, all right, here the make right. Make right's coming. Make right's coming through. The talent that you're about to see that's not on the bracket. The talent you're about to see not on said bracket is right here. Cash. He's not on the bracket, but check this out. He's it. Now, this might be Cito pick right here. This is definitely Cito pick. If Cash is not listed, I got him taking it. Cash, he gonna be listed. He's gonna be listed. He's locked in. This is Cito's favorite right here. This is who she got going for the favorite for Ohio. Take Ohio. And that's if he pull up. Now he may not, it may be all talk from here on out. He might just be like, you know what, I was just chilling, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna compete. You know what I'm saying? I just was chilling, bro. Like, I'm just saving my reps for the season start. When the season start, you're gonna see me in the season. But like, you know what I mean? The state battles, like, look, bro, it's nothing. I'm chilling. So it's like that's who Cito got locked in for the bracket right here, right now. Now, well, what we got, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the upset of upsets. It's gonna be a tough one. Slick, Foxy, and that boy E-Ruck. This nigga Ruck. Now, Ruck, hey, check this shit out, Ruck. I'ma be 10 plus wins in the parlay by the time we get to you. If I make it out of NY alive, I'm putting all coins on E-Ruck. If I make it out of NY alive, which I think I'm gonna make it out of NY alive with the names that I got. I mean, I got a lot of confidence in the names that I named out of NY. So I got a feeling I'm gonna be good with NY. But I might have to put the rest of my chips on E-Ruck and Big Ohio to at least get out of round one. Round one, I said, look, E-Ruck, check this shit out. If you can get out of round one, but like, look, it's a dub, bro. It don't matter what happens. If you can make it out of round one, I like where everything is going. Now, I still got time for y'all to walk back on this, because, like, I still got time to walk back on this, because I don't know if Killer Kathy gonna be in this shit. Killer Kathy gonna be in this shit. If she gonna be in the bracket, I may have to, I'm gonna revote this shit next week. Y'all fuck around and have me revote this shit, because, look, y'all seen what happened. I changed up my parlay on Florida. I changed up my parlay on Indiana quick. Don't get it twisted if I will switch up and change my shit on Ohio before that battle drop. I still got time. I still got time. I still got time to walk back my parlay for Ohio. So, like, look, I need to see a few more names pop out there. I know Cash is going to be there. If Killer going to be there, I got to relook at the list, and then we're going to revisit that. PA, Go 10, Mach. That's easy. Can't no pushing these motherfuckers on grenades. Hey, look, be great. This is what you brush for. If you're not brushing to this, bro, look, what is you doing? Now, we got, for SC, we got Nick Cole, we got Country. Now, apparently, don't quote me on this, apparently, there's going to be one more entry to this SC bracket. There's going to be one more entry. And the one entry that might be here on this SC, that might be my favorite for SC. This is how I know some of y'all niggas parlay gonna be cooked, because y'all not gonna realize there's some different names that's gonna be locked into this. Country taking it. I like how that sounds. However, there's gonna be one more added entry into this SC bracket. And I think if you knew who that waiver was, I think you changing your parlay right here, right now. Kato, tell them how you added Heavy and Lamont to the bracket. God, don't believe what she's saying, guys. Look, she's in fro mode. We know everything she's saying is a damn lie. Like, go on, like who you gonna believe? Now I'm brushing. I ain't got a fro under this cap. Cito got the fro. Now we know she don't give a damn anything she's saying is lying. Chat, come on. Now, Go 10, yeah, we know how Go 10 is feeling, how Go 10 is moving. You know what I'm saying? Macho is taking that. That's Wavy Mach. That's done. PA is going to Wavy Mach, and it's a wrap. D-Lane, Jerron, Tennessee. I'm going with, I love D-Lane. I love what D-Lane, I love D-Lane's waves. I love D-Lane's pattern. D-Lane is rocking. But if Jerron McComb show up the way he need to show up, if he show up the way he need to show up, I got Jerron taking Tennessee in a close battle. to get it done on that 1v1. That's a 1v1 that's going to get done. Now, Big Texas. Let's go. This is another one. We may have 2 waivers from Texas. We're going to get this bracket done. We're going to go into the giveaway because we got VA. That's easy. We got the African Brothers. That's a little bit easier as well. I already know who I got locked in for that. Texas. Big Texas. All right, we got Charles the Great. I like the pattern for Charles the Great. We got Larry Isaac, WTBD. We got Brazzy. Brazzy stepped into the Texas bracket this year. We got Reese. We got Retro. We got Dub. We got AA Ron Audi pulling up for Texas. Now, this is going to be a dope bracket. Now, if I got to pick 2, I get to pick 2. It's like I had 2. The 2 that I got locked in for Texas, I'm going with Brazzy. And I'm going with it's a toss-up for the 2 that I got. I'm going with Brazzy. That's one. That's a definite lock. I'm going with Brazzy. And fuck it, I might go with Reese. I'm going with Brazzy and Reese, bro. I'm still on the fence between Reese and AA Ron. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on the fence between Reese and AA Ron. I gotta see more out of both waivers, and by next week that shit might change up. But what I'm going off straight off, I'm going off competitive waving and what I seen in competitive. I'm going with Reese. I'm going with Brazzy. If I had to pick 2 out of Texas, I'm going with Reese. I'm going with Brazzy. Brazzy and Haynes finals. That could be good. I ain't gonna lie. Dub is one of them. Let me be honest with y'all. Let me be 100. Let me keep it a sec with y'all. Dub is one of the waivers, right? Where every time you expect to see him take it to the next level, he just holds back. I've seen this from him in a lot of battles. Taylor, what's good? I've seen this from him in a lot of battles. When I expect to see Dub go to another level, he shows up on some shit where he just, he pulled back. He don't put his best foot forward. And looking at this tournament, I don't know, chat. Looking at this, I don't know. I've seen that too many times to keep putting my coin on that kind of consistency. Like, I got to go with that level of consistency now. I got to go with the consistency is when he show up, he gonna show up with the bare minimum. And that's not gonna get it done versus Reese or Brazzy if they brushing their ass off the way they already been doing. That actually helped. I'm going with Brazzy and Reese. Now, again, what I seen from AA Ron, I like what I seen from AA Ron. I like what I seen from that. He keep going, he could probably pull an upset. So I got him as my spoiler. Reg, what's good? I see you, fam. We're about to get this bracket done. We're about to move on and get this shit going. VA, we got Phil Dixon. We got Marcus Daniel. We got Matt V. Anderson. All right. Real quick, there's going to be 2 battles that go down. 2 waivers go in, 1 waiver get out and go to the finals. I got Phil Dixon taking VA in a close one, possibly against Matt V. or Marcus. That's going to be close. But for VA, I still got Phil taking VA. That's just it right off top. Guru, of course, King of Utah, still King of Utah. Breeze, Queen of Washington, that's where it's supposed to be. Now, we got Aaron Hunt. He don't have a battle. He's going to lock in. He's going straight to the bracket. That's going to be interesting. Now for the motherland. Let's go with the motherland. We're going to do the motherland, then we're going to get to this giveaway. Let's go with the motherland real quick. And I told y'all, nigga, look, I told y'all last week. I told y'all on the 5th angle. I told y'all in the comments. I like a lot of the waivers that's in this shit right now. I like a lot of waivers, especially my South African waivers. You see, South Africa got a big representation in this thing. but I'm going with Nobo to rep South Africa. I'm standing on that, chat. I'm going with Nobo. Nobo to rep South Africa. Easy peasy, get it done. Nobo for South Africa, and that's the bracket. Now, again, my parlay might change up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm willing to spin the block on that Ohio, and I'm willing to spin the block on NY. That's if we get closer and closer to the date for the battles. The battles that they got coming up. Look, we got time. We got time to get it done. And as I'm saying, Nobo all day. Nobo all day for that South African bracket. I got Nobo. Lock in. That's easy. If y'all ain't see Nobo's progress on the page, y'all got to look him up. Look the name up. Look him up. We're going to get it done. Now, we got 3 names already locked in for this giveaway. We got 3 names, and we really need 5 waivers this month to get in this giveaway. So exclamation YKMB to get in this giveaway. For the Arlo got an exclusive prize, an exclusive product giveaway. Now, you saw on the 5th angle, they already looking for restock from Arlo. Arlo got something special locked in for the people in this chat right now. If you're locked in and you want to get in this giveaway, exclamation YKMB. And if you make it to the end of the month, you will be in the reroll for a dope exclusive prize from Arlo, the man himself. And again, the product line speaks for itself. You go in the 5th angle, Cito, Cash, they looking for restocks already. That's how hot the product line is. You want to jump in this giveaway and get this locked in. We got 3 names so far. Who we got? We got D Nice. We got K Lou. And we got Killer Kathy locked in. We need 2 more waivers. We're going to get 1 more waiver this week. We're going to get the next waiver on the 31st, and we're going to get it done. Kato, I love what y'all got going over there. I love it. I tune in. I'm brushing to that. I'm watching. I play it in the background. I got to replay it once I go do another brush session tonight. I'm going to be watching the 5th angle during my brush session. I don't know what y'all got going. Here we go. The dice are out. Let's go, boys. Lock in. Lock in. Dice game. We're looking for 2 more waivers. Again, we already got 3. We're looking for 5 this month to lock in for this exclusive product from You Know My Body. We're going to get this shit done. You already know. If you heard about the product line, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. All right, we got people locked in. Who we got? Let me see. Let me make sure I don't miss nobody. Get everybody in. We got Reg. We got the young ball in. We got Ty. Let's go. We got Killer. She back. If Killer gets the dub, we got the re-roll though, chat. Just to let y'all know. Taylor's a lot. Let's go, man. Mr. President is here. YKMB. Let's get her done, Retro. Q, that's a lot. Let's go. Wave Man. Major Pain. We plotting today. We plotting tonight, boys. Let's go. Slick. Let's go. I see you, Slick. Tie one more time just to make sure. Lich Lord. Let's go. Cito pulled up for the restock. Let's go. Motherfucking Jones. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I haven't brushed since October. I'm looking like Kunta. Sheesh. Hey, it's nothing that a washing style can't fix. I ain't gonna lie, you a waiver. It ain't nothing a washing style can't fix to get you motivated all over. That's nothing a washing style can't fix just to get you back motivated. Let's go. Next time you get a washing style, all you gotta do is just lock in. All right, who's the last one we're gonna get? We're gonna get the last one in, then we're gonna roll, and then we're gonna get up out of here. I hope y'all got at least a good hour of brush work, and it was worth it. We was talking competitive waving. We talking brackets. My parlay is 3-0 right now, just to throw that out there yet again. I'm still undefeated in the parlay. Shout out to the waivers that got it done. Y'all stacked the coin for me. Let's go. And I got my custom made cap on. I forgot to tell you, I got a custom made cap that I got done. that I think is one of the dopest caps on the market right now. And I was just playing with it. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna love it this much, but I got a custom made cap that I'm really feeling. Merch might be dropping soon, but I'm not too sure. Look, I don't do this kind of stuff. I don't do this. Please get this Olympic off the screen. This is screen. This is locking. All right, let's go. Let's get ready to roll it. Let's get ready to roll and get this shit going. Look, I just got to show you. This is how much he loves the product. This is how good the product is. We got to show y'all what time it is. All right, let's get the roll on. Let's get this shit done. We got everybody locked in. All right, let's get this roll. Let's get this roll. We need 2 more waivers. We're going to get the one. And if it's Kathy, we got to re-roll it. What we going to get? Let's go. Slick Rick. The Wolf Pack strikes again. Slick Rick. GG's. Slick. You're locked in. You're locked into the Fab Five at the end of the month. GG's, Slick. Let's go. As you can see, the dice is still working. The dice is still working. The dice is still working. It don't matter. The dice still work, guys. I keep telling y'all, it's a numbers game. If we got 10 niggas at the table and 8 niggas is with the Wolfpack, what you think gonna happen, chat? It's a numbers game. I say it again. If we got 12 niggas at the table and 8 of the niggas got Wolfpack jackets on, what you think gonna happen? Jesus Christ. like it's a numbers game, chat. I just keep telling you, it's a numbers game. You got to go with the numbers. We can't have 12 niggas at the dice game. We got 8 niggas with Wolfpack jackets on. It's not gonna work out. I'm just trying to tell you, this is just the way the numbers go. The house is we not gonna win that much in that regard. The house not always gonna win. All right, GG's, Slick, you're locked in. GG's, Slick, you're locked in. They're about to call a commission on this, boys. It's a wrap. They said, look, y'all got to lower the number. Y'all got to split the tables up, and y'all got to let 4 Wolfpack niggas go over there and let 4 Wolfpack niggas stay. We got to start. We might have to make 2 tables. That's coming down the line if this shit keeps up. That's all I'm gonna say. Coming down the line, we might have to revisit this. Shout out to everybody that came through tonight. I hope y'all got a dope brush session. And again, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe, turn the bell on. Every week, every Saturday, we gonna pull up, get a dope session in with us. Brush to some wavy activity. We still gonna be talking about East vs. West. Shark Week starts tomorrow. By next week, we'll be recapping Shark Week. Talk about everything that went down in Shark Week. Hey, look, if nothing controversial goes down, the way I'm looking at the panel's active. East vs. West got the panel active, so we right where we need to be for Shark Week. Shark Week kicks off tomorrow. Y'all be on the lookout for the post. Shout out to everybody that came through. And again, remember, subscribe to Drip the Moon Jr. Player Circle Podcast. Subscribe to Brush Connection. Subscribe to 540 Cito. And that 5th angle is real special. We locked in. Everybody getting shit done. Shark Week boring now, yawns. I think Jeezy and them going to change that tomorrow. I got faith in Jeezy that they going to kick some shit up tomorrow. I think they going to kick some smoke up tomorrow for Shark Week. I got a feeling. We going to go with that. I got a feeling. We going to see what's going down. I see y'all next week. Y'all keep that brush moving.
Reese in the motherfucking building. Pow! Pow! Right in the kisser.
Boy, who the fuck is you? Tato, you are the scum between the toe right now, bro.
Who up here?
Fuck wrong with these niggas, nigga? I'm finna stop being so fucking nice, nigga.
And remember to stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops, man.
Cito, let me get a fuck, man, one time, man. Matter of fact, send me some pictures, man. Cito, take me down, man.
Shit.
Matter of fact, send me some pictures, man. Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
The nigga where I come from, niggas gon' bust something. Hell nah, I don't trust nothing, don't know nothing. Niggas saying they your partner, same ones who will rob you, take food from your baby, and fuck on your baby mama. Yeah, that hood shit be brazy, ain't nothing new. Playing the dirty game, no more, so no fucking rules. I'm from the struggle, two kids and a single mother. Drug her through hell, it was just me and my baby brother. I hit the pen, I got out and now he got an L. Stacking the pill money, trying to get him out that cell. This shit be hell, I wonder is heaven really real? Memories of Timmy got me really out here clutching steel. Most of these niggas just rapping, I'm spin what's really real. Most of them be capping, I'm about that action deep in the field. All on the tasks and grills, that shit don't make it trill. I keep a full clip off the rip, John Wayne out the hill for gotta keep it off for safety, cause these niggas play for keeps. Seem like the nigga in my city, damn near dying every week. And it's still free the guys in the penitentiary. Let the judge give me life before a nigga ended me. And you gotta keep your pistol for that reaper, come and get you 50 rounds in this pole. Keep me ready for the issues. Since I'm really from the gutter, watch me paint a perfect picture. On my side, turn a nigga to a victim, nigga.
She's juicy, she's wet. Oh, there she go.